Hi guys, in this video we will discuss about module 3 Azure Administration. In this module we will be covering Azure Resource Manager, Azure Portal, Azure Cloud Shell, Azure PowerShell and CLI, and last but not least ARM templates. So without wasting further more time, let's start with Azure Resource Manager. As the name suggests, Azure Resource Manager lets us manage Azure resources like virtual machines, storage, databases in simple manner. We can deploy, delete, update all the resources in a single coordinated operation. We use the template for deployment. Resource Manager also provides security, audit, and tagging feature to manage the resources after deployment. It provides a consistent management layer to perform tasks through Azure PowerShell, CLI, Azure Portal, and REST API clients. The image in the slide shows how all the tools interact with the same Azure Resource Manager API. The API passes requests to Resource Manager service, which authenticates and authorizes the requests. Resource Manager provides several benefits. We can deploy, manage, and monitor all the resources for the solution as a group, rather than handling these resources individually. We can manage the infrastructure through declarative templates rather than scripts. We can define the dependencies between resources so they are deployed in correct order. We can apply access control to all services in the resource group because RBAC is natively integrated into the management platform. We can apply tags to resources to logically organize all the resources in the application. We can clarify the organization's billing by viewing costs for a group of resources sharing the same tags. Let's see what terminology Azure uses. Resource is a manageable item that is available through Azure. Resources can only exist in one resource group. Resource group is a logical container that holds the related resources for an Azure solution. Resource provider is a service that supplies the resources we can deploy and manage through Resource Manager. ARM template is a JSON file that defines one or more resources to deploy to a resource group. We can also define the dependencies between the deployed resources. Declarative syntax lets us create what we intend without writing the sequence of programming commands. Let's see a demo. How can we create a resource group? In this demo, we will be working with Azure Resource Manager. We will be creating a resource group, then we will be deleting that resource group, and we'll be working with locks. Lock is a good feature provided by Azure that if accidentally any admin deleted a resource group, all the resources in that resource group will be deleted. To avoid that, we can apply locks to the resource group level, to the subscription level, or to the resource level so that we may avoid accidental deletion. So let's start with the demo. Let's create a resource group. I'll go to resource group, click on create, and here you can provide a resource group name. I'll use RG demo, and you have to provide a region so that it can store the metadata related to the resource group. I'll be keeping it in Central India. And next, you can provide the tag. I don't have a tag. I'll be providing it right RG demo and the value 200. Next, create. This will create a resource group for me. I can go to the resource group, and here you can see we don't have resources yet. What options do we have? We can create a resource, we can edit the columns, we can delete this resource group. If I'll click on delete resource group, it will ask me to confirm the resource group name. Just type rg-demo and I have the option to delete this resource group. So if I'll click on delete, this resource group will be deleted. And I'm deleting a resource group, then all the resources associated with that resource group will be deleted. So be very careful when you are deleting a resource group. So once this resource group is deleted, we will be creating a resource group again, and to avoid the accidental deletion, we will be applying locks to the resource group. With this option, we can apply locks so that this resource group cannot be deleted by anyone. See, now the resource group is deleted. See, if we'll go to resource group, you won't see RG demo here now. You'll refresh it. Yeah. Let's again create the same resource group. Create. Value 200. Review create. So now we have resource group and we will be applying a lock to this resource group, so this resource group cannot be deleted by anyone. So let's apply a lock. Add lock name. There are two types of locks, read only and delete. Read only will prevent any changes to this resource group, and delete will prevent this resource group from deletion. So I'll go with delete. Note, this lock is added by edit to prevent deletion. Okay, so now the lock is applied. Now if I'll go to the overview page, I'll refresh it. So I'll delete the resource group, asking me the name. Let's see if we can delete it. Click on delete. See, now I'm not able to delete this lock. Why? Because the resource group RG demo is locked and cannot be deleted. One more thing we need to discuss in this demo is the resource limitations. So I'll go to subscription and I'll see usage and quotas. Here you can see the number of resources you can deploy. For example, if I want to see how many virtual machines can I deploy in this particular subscription, so you can see I can deploy like 25,000 per region. Yeah, so I can deploy 25,000 virtual machines per region. If I want to deploy more virtual machines to a particular region, I can just request a support ticket and specify my request. So that's all for this demo. I hope this has been informative for you. Thank you for watching, guys.